In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, we are going to deal today with present simple tense. We use the present simple tense to express habits, facts, thoughts, and feelings. It is also used with general statements and actions that are repeated. It is formed with the base form of the verb, except the third person singular, where you have to add an s. The base form of the verb means that you say I play or he plays. Play is the base form of the verb. Plays, here we add s. Okay. Keywords for the present simple tense: often, always, never, every day, every month, every year, and so on. Usually, sometimes, generally, normally, rarely, seldom, whenever, on Mondays, on Tuesdays, on Saturdays. The most important thing here is to use the day of the week in the plural form. Okay. So this is the present simple tense and how to use it. With the uses, we use the present simple tense to give opinion. I like ice cream. I don't like spicy food. I like Al-Ahli. I don't like any other club. To talk about schedules or timetables, the library opens at 8. It doesn't open at 7. To talk about daily habits, routine, actions, things that you do every day. Sarah eats cheese for breakfast every day. She doesn't eat cereal. To give facts, the earth circles or orbits the sun. The moon doesn't circle the sun. Okay, in this way. So you talk about, you give opinions, you talk about schedules or timetables, you talk about daily habits or things that you do every day. Okay, and when you give facts about yourself or about any other thing around you. Okay, so take care of these uses in order to know when to use the simple present tense. The affirmative form of the simple present: I, you, we, they. We use the base form of the verb he, she, it, and in singular noun we use the verb plus s or es. I, you, we, they play. He, she, it plays. Remember the verbs in the third person singular. He, she, it always take an s. Okay, like plays, sings, works, and so on. Okay, we have some examples here. Nancy and James speak good German. Nancy works here. Nancy singular. Okay, the subject is singular, so we added s to the verb. Nancy works in a restaurant downtown. The children play in the garden. The children here plural, so we use play without s or es. Okay, in the garden every weekend. The spelling of the third person singular form of the simple present. All the verbs take what? S. Okay, when we use it with the third person singular, he, she, it. Okay, so we add s when we use it with the third person singular, he, she, it. I visit my parents every summer holiday, but my wife visits her parents every weekend, and that's true, of course. Okay, so the rule is he, she, it plus verb plus s. We add s or es, but we have some other spelling rules, of course, and we are gonna deal with these spelling rules in the coming slide. But remember that with he, she, it, the third person singular, we use the verb with s, the base form with s. Okay, is it clear? I hope that it's clear. Examples: she drives to work every morning. Every morning, every. Okay, he says he plays football on the weekends. On the weekends, on Saturdays, on Fridays, on Mondays, on Sundays, and so on. Okay, you must take care of the keyword here. Okay, like every and like on the weekends, on Saturdays, on Sundays, and so on. The verb to have is an exception here because we use have and we use has. Okay, here we have some spelling rules. Okay, when the verb ends in e, just add s. Okay, like close, closes, newt, newts. And if the verb ends in y and before y we have vowel, just add s only. Okay, when we have y and before y consonant, change y to I and add es. But when verbs ending in o, just add es, and when it ends in s, z, sh, ch, tch, add S, like Miss, Mrs, Buzz, buzzes, hatch, hatches, and so on. The negative form of the simple present, we use do not or don't and does not or doesn't. Do not with plural, I, you, we, they, and does not with third person singular, he, she, it, and in a singular subject, of course. No, I don't speak German. No, she doesn't work in a restaurant downtown. Okay, again, take care of don't and doesn't and use the base form after them. Okay, the base form after don't or doesn't. We use don't with I, you, we, they, and any plural noun. With do not and then the base form of the verb, we use does not with he, she, it, third person singular, and any singular subject, of course. Does not, we use after does not or doesn't the base form of the verb. Take care, we use the base form of the verb after do not and does not. Okay, I hope that it's clear. The interrogative form of the simple present, do and does at the beginning when we'd like to answer using yes or no. Do with I, you, we, they. Does with he, she, it, the third person singular. And take care again, you must use the base form of the verb after when you use do or does, either in interrogative or negative, or even in affirmative, of course, to show emphasis. Okay, do you speak good German? Does Nancy work in a restaurant downtown? We have things to remember about the simple present. The interrogative form, we use do or does. Do you like the house? Does she go to the school? Remember the best form of the verb after do or does. Verbs never taken as in the negative and interrogative form is after do or does, of course, as we have just said. Don't is the short form of do not. You can say either I do not speak Italian or I don't speak Italian. Does not or doesn't is the short form of does not. You can say either he does not listen to jazz music or he doesn't listen to jazz music. Again, we must take care that when we use do not or does not, we must use the base form of the verb, as you can see in front of you. Listen, without s or es. Okay, take care of that point, please. Take care, please, of that point. Use the base form. Okay, here we have some questions. I hope that you can answer them and put the answers in the comments down the video. Okay, but please try to listen to the video more and more, okay, in order to understand what we have just said. After that, write the answers to these questions in the comments down or below the video, and I hope that you understand everything in the video. Again, if you have any problems, just write your problems in the comments. Okay, and I hope that I could help you, and I hope that I always help you. Thank you for your watching. Don't forget us from like and subscribe and share. I hope that you understand all what we have said. Thank you very much. With my best wishes, is Sayyid El-Nabarawy. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.